So, are you ready? Let's start tonight with the question why. The question why. Has three letters, but is one of the most important question you can ask yourself or anybody in any endeavor or something that you're trying to do in life. It's very critical that everybody understands the dynamics of the question why. And tonight, what I'm going to be starting with is centered around that critical question, the question why. Let me put it on the screen. All right. Why? All right. For all the people that are live watching me or those who are going to be watching this later on, I want to ask you right now, when was the last time you asked yourself why? In anything that you try to put your hands on in significant areas of your lives, when was the last time you asked yourself the question why? Most times we all try to seek for the question what. What are we trying to do? What do we get from this? What is this? What is that? But little time we focus on trying to ask ourselves the question why. And this is very important that we do that. So we're going to start with a couple of exercise tonight, and I want you to try and do it with me to be able to get a hang of a couple of things that are critical and important to our growth in life, generally as human being. Now, let me start out this way. Why I decided to go this route is because we have in our hand, or we are in a very interesting year, all right, in our history. This year, 2024, is a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I was going through a research earlier today, and I found out that 64 countries are going to be electing new leaders in 2024. 64 countries are going to be electing new leaders. And it is so large that more than half the population of the world are going to be deciding who is going to rule them, or what are the categories of people that are going to be ruling them for the next 4, 5, 6 years, depending on the political tenor that operates in those countries. So, which means many things are going to be on hold, many things are going to be pivotal based on the decisions of the people, or what the outcomes of these elections in these countries are. And it is very important that we understand the significance of that as it relates to our private individual life and for the rest of the people of the world. Okay, I do not understand what I'm saying here. I think there's a new interface on Zoom. It's kind of new, so it distracted me a bit. But I think we're back. Okay, guys. So this year is going to be a very interesting one, and I was doing another research, and I figured out that there is a trend for every block of years. I think about 20 years or so, in the United States election, whenever there is a new innovation in the world, it impacts the outcome of the election, and it became like a litmus test for what is going to happen in the business world for the next couple of decades. All right, so it becomes what's going to happen in the world for the next couple of decades. And when the radio was invented, a particular American president used the power of radio to win election. When internet was invented, when television was invented, this was Reagan and Kennedy. So Kennedy became a TV person, and because he used TV in a certain way, he was able to position himself and won the election in his time. And then the same thing went down and down and down. When the internet came out, social media helped Barack Obama to become the first black president of America. And we saw what changed in his time. In his time, they had the biggest fall in economic system after the Great Depression. Something happened with Bush with 9/11, but it was not as huge as the 2008 financial meltdown that sort of resets the trajectory of the world. There was also a big bubble of the internet in the 2000s during the dot-com bubble when everybody was raising money, speculating that every company that has a www.com against itself is going to become the next big thing. So all of this rush that we used to see, this pump that we used to see, are not just starting, they have always been there, because every time people find something new, all right, there's this rush that happens, and at the end of the day becomes a disastrous thing at the end of the day when they do not pay attention to data. So eventually Barack Obama was able to use that and he won the presidency. Trump came on board, new kid in the block, never been a politician, doesn't play by the rule, and came and changed everything. Why? Because of data analytics. He was able to use data analytics to be able to change the world. So if you have been following all the things I've been saying the last 3 minutes, what is the new trend right now that will affect the new election in 2024 in the US and ultimately the rest of the world? Who can tell me? What is the new trend? Thank you, Murphy Ibrahim. You are very correct. AI. AI innovation, artificial intelligence, that is the new trend right now. That is what's changing the world right now. And we're going to see the first time that is going to impact the major change in the biggest country in the world, of course, the richest and the most influential country in the world, the United States. And we're going to see the power of AI in action this 2024 election. I do not know who is going to win yet. I have a preferred candidate, but that's for my personal consumption. All right. Some of you will know who I'm most likely going to want to win. But whoever is going to win the election is going to be highly influenced, all right, by AI, or AI is going to highly influence the possibility for that particular individual to be able to why are we having this? To be able to win that election. All of that being said, it places a major demand on our lives, on each of us, to begin to look at what are the things that are not planned for, that are likely to happen this year, that will impact the trajectory of our lives. What you're going to be doing with your life, or what your life is going to become in the next 10 years, most of the foundations are going to be laid this year. And it is important that we do not play catch up after things that happened, and then we now begin to say, okay, so what is happening now? How am I going to respond to this? How am I going to begin to give myself to this in order to be able to go forward? So, as a matter of fact, everybody listening to me right here needs to make this critical decision to be very deliberate with how you respond to the trends that are going on in the world. Now, keep that on one hand, knowing that this year is going to give us a lot of surprises. It is important and critical that we come back to the drawing board to ask ourselves the question, why? So that is what we're starting with tonight, the question why. It is very critical and important. Now, I used to share an ideology that every human being, and I usually focus on the beautiful clan of human called the female, the ladies, the woman. They are so beautifully made, they are so carefully crafted that Those people just deserve to, every morning when you wake up, just worship them. Just care for them and give them a lot of money. All right. Give them a lot of money. Just make sure that they are pampered and they are happy and everything. Anyways, that's on a lighter note. But if you look at the female gender, they are built in certain way to attract the male gender. And the male gender always try to get a woman, although things have changed these days, and sometimes it's the other way around. Now, here is the key thing. Almost every woman, let me not say every, almost every woman, majority of women that exist will not give their promise to any man that does not have a plan for them. So, if a man is asking you out as a lady, you want to know what his plan for you. If he doesn't have a plan for you, doesn't have a clear-cut plan, what is the reason? What is his why? All right, for wanting you to be his own, you will most likely not give in to that kind of person. So, which means most of the good things of life that a woman can beautifully represent are also going to require the answer to that question, why. So let me bring this home so that all of us can relate with this. This is 2024 beginning. There are a lot of things that you want to get done in your life. There is nobody listening to me right now that is where they want to be. Abi, is there somebody like that? You are probably where you want to be, or you are even better than where you want to be or where you are supposed to be. I can almost bet that there is no one listening to me right now who is where, all right, that they want to be. All of us are trying to be better than we were yesterday. All of us are trying to do better than we are currently doing right now. There is this, desired place. There is this better place that we all want to be, all right, that we are striving every day to get there. Now, sometimes it might be an internal, intrinsic change. Sometimes it could be extrinsic and external, which means there are people outside of our body that we are trying to do things for, all right, in order to be able to get to a certain place that we are supposed to be in our lives. For example, you might be able to pay your bills and be able to have everything sorted, but then you don't feel completely fulfilled because there are people that you are responsible for. There are people that you are trying to make sure that they also rise to a certain place in their lives that gives them peace and the best of life. So what this means in essence is that almost anyone listening to me right now, we're not where we want to be. Please, if you agree with me, I want you to type I agree. All right, type I agree. If you know you are not where you want to be, what you desire, where you desire in your life is not where you are right now. There is a lot of work to be done. There is improvements to be made. All right. There are things that you want to get done. There are things that you have not done yet. All right. That you're trying every day to get wisdom on, to be able to get into. I want you to type I agree. Fantastic. So it means I'm talking to people that were on the same page. Okay. Now, the critical thing is there is one major tool that will help almost all of us to get to where we want to be. And that tool is called money. All right. There is a tool that will help all of us to get to where we want to be. And that tool is money. Because with money, let me not get into that. To sound like I'm doing your assignment for you, because we want to do a bit of a classwork. All right. So the question therefore is, as much as you know how much money you would need, or you have a goal of how much money you're trying to make, why? Why do you want to make that money? Why do you want to make that money? Why do you want to make that money? I want you to think about that. Do me a favor, write down how much you would like to make this year. Don't type it for me, just write it down if you can write. But if you can't write, you can type, it's fine. Now, whatever amount you are putting on that paper, you're typing on your phone or you're typing into the comment section, I want you to ask yourself the question, Why do you want that money? Why do you want that money? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you want a lot of money. All right. I know you probably have a lot of things you want to do with that money. Should I shock you for that? Some of you know exactly what to do to make that money, but you do not have the money. Halima, you do not have the money. Why? Why? So, if you are writing your why you needed the money you want right now, and you have been doing whatever it is that you know as the vehicles that will get you, the kind of income you want. Oh, God, thank you. I just got something I'm supposed to teach you. Okay. I hope I'm going to be able to get into this. This is amazing. Now, the amount of money you want to make, you have things that you want to do with it, yeah? And you probably know the things you can do to get the money because you've been trying some things. Casey, I'm live on YouTube, so it's automatically recording. Stop distracting me. God bless you. All right. So you have all of these things that you want to that you want to achieve with the money, and you probably know the things that you're supposed to do. That's the reason some of you are here and you're part of the Ziba family in the first place. But the question is, why don't you have that money yet? Should I tell you? Let me shock you for that. The reason, listen to this, and you may want to write it down. I will repeat it as many times as possible so that you can write this down. The reason you don't have the money you want to have, the reason I do not have the money I want to have, is because my why is not convincing enough for me to get the money. Let me repeat that. The reason I do not have the money I want is because my why is not strong enough to get me that money. Oh my goodness. The reason you do not have that money you want, the reason you're not where you want to be right now, all right, especially the things that money can buy or influence, is because the why, your why, is not strong enough. That is why you do not have it. That is why you do not have it. Somebody asked a question that if they said it will cost $1 million to save your life and you have 30 days to live, even if you get the money on the 30th day, they will still be able to save your life. It will shock how many people listening to me right now will be able to come up with $1 million. And even those who did not come up with $1 million, the kind of amount you'll be able to come up with will shock you. The reason you will most likely go the extra mile to raise those money, all right, sell anything sellable, convert anything convertible, and what have you, to raise that money, is because living, being alive, is enough reason for you to raise that money. All right? Being alive is enough reason for you to raise that money. How many of you have watched this movie in Nigeria? If you're Nigerian, yeah, you watch The Tribe of Judah. I mean, the tribe called Judah, yeah, I think. How many of you have watched Yeah, Judah? So, The Tribe of Judah is an interesting, fictitious story of a lady that has 5 boys, children, for 5 different men from different tribes in Nigeria. Crazy as it sounds. So somehow she spent her life to take care of those children. She loved them so much. Nobody touches their children. Even those kids cannot fight each other. She will fight the 2 people fighting each other. I mean, she loved them that much. A very interesting lady. and she's hustling every day to still keep taking care of these kids. They are all grown-ups. The last born is probably in his early 20s, and somehow the woman had a terminal illness. She had some chronic kidney thingy and all of that, and then they needed money to treat her, do dialysis, and probably have a kidney transplant for her and all of that. And the kids, the five boys that she had, they are all poor. Two of them, the two oldest ones, were working as a sales boy and a security guard, respectively. Somehow, these boys came up with a way to go and commit a crime, to carry out a money heist. Of course, permitted by everybody viewing the movie, because almost everybody supported their heists. All of you were like, hey, let them not catch them. Hey, let them get the money. So all of you were supporting crime. See, when the why is strong enough, hey, even the most moral amongst you was supporting them, to succeed at the heist. For those who watched the movie, by the way. So those boys went to go and steal money from some money laundering guy, which was in dollars, and they were able to, of course, save their mother and all of that. Was the end of the movie. But none of these people, except one or two of them, had an inclination to stealing. One is gifted in stealing. The other one is a tout, so it's close to wanting to steal something once in a while. Long story short, all of them, including their moral oldest brother, decided to become a robber just because their why was strong enough. Are you getting where I'm going now? When you have a goal or task or something you want to achieve and you do not achieve it or you do not work towards it, it's because your why for achieving that thing, the why for the goal, is not strong enough. If you have the right why, you will find a way, no matter what, to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So why am I starting family meeting with this talk right here? Is because, why are you in Ziba? Or why are you attending family meeting? Those who are not here that are supposed to be here, their whys are not strong enough. So it should become your habit to always ask yourself, why? The more you ask yourself the question why, the more you find the right reason that will not only motivate you, all right, but will compel you to do all it takes to achieve what you want. Doctors have done in research that when somebody is sick and is dying and the person has a strong enough will to live, it's hastening the process of recovery 100 times faster than any drug they have ever invented. Are you listening to me? Your sheer will to live can overpower any medical intervention that the medical words could offer you. So your why is at the base of your results. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why? Somebody type for me why. Why? This is very important. Why? Why? What is your reason? Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? Why do I come here every Sunday to come and shout on you? Why? Whatever it is you want to do, ask yourself, why? All right? Why? Let me make you laugh a little bit. Those of you who have seen Terminator, I don't know which one, but there's this one where Arnold saw the guy that he came from the future to save and was like, come with me. So the person was saying something and Arnold kept saying, why? Why? When he said something else, he would say, why? When he answered the question, he would say, why again? So he kept saying, why and why and why. So find the right reason. Someone say to be financial independent. Why? Why do you want to be financially independent? Financially independent. Can we do a bit of an exercise? Who will volunteer so that I can unmute you on Zoom so that we can talk? Any volunteer? Raise your hand if you like to volunteer. Okay. I have a hand. I'm tempted to not call Casey. So thank God I have other hands. So I don't want to call Casey first. Maybe I'll call Casey after. So let me start with Gabriel. Gabriel Simeon. How are you, Gabriel?
I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Gabriel. So, Gabriel, how much money would you like to make in February?
I think like
Eh?
1 million. 1 million.
Currency. Help us. We are multi-country here.
Okay. 1 million euro.
Okay. Naira in February. So, why do you want to make 1 million naira?
Because I need to set up some of things I need to do some of the things like my business, my studio, and some other things. And there are a lot of things that I really lack that I just need to fix.
Okay. So, why do you want to fix or set up your studio and business?
So I can live a better life and I've lived the life of my dream.
Why do you want to live a better life and the life of your dream?
Because that's okay.
Give me an answer now. Why?
Okay. Okay. Because I have a choice to I have a choice to become either rich or poor. So I choose to be rich. So that's the reason.
Why do you choose to be rich, my brother?
That's the life of my dream.
Okay, let me let you off the hook. Thank you, Gabriel, for checking in. All right. I like how that made you very uncomfortable. Like, okay, what else am I going to say? What? Okay, I'm going somewhere. Let me pick a lady. Do I have a lady's name here? Okay, I have a Comfort. Comfort should be a lady. Comfort Affair. Hi, Comfort.
I
All right. So, Comfort, how much money would you like to make next month?
$1 million.
Okay, so why do you want to make $1 million, Comfort?
Yeah, as a mom of three, considering the environment I live, I want to have enough time to take care of my kids, and I'm planning relocating from where I am to a better place in America.
Okay, so why do you want to take care of your kids?
They are my future to raise a better kid.
Why do you want to raise a better kid?
Yes, to have time for them so that they will be better in future.
Why do you want them to be better in future?
I want them to rule their world.
You want them to do what, ma?
Hello, I said I want them to rule their world.
To rule their
To be
world.
number one. Yes, to be
Okay,
number one
okay,
anywhere they go.
okay. Why do you want them to be number one anywhere they go?
So that I will have peace of mind wherever I am.
They are coming to talk. I like it.
Can you be quiet?
They are saying we are here. We are revolting. We support mom.
I'm sorry, that is the baby of the house.
Yeah,
Don't throw it
fantastic.
on.
Fantastic. This is why you need to make the money. So that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Comfort. Thank you. Thank you for
You're
that.
welcome.
Okay. Let me
Thank you
take
for
one
having
more
me here.
person. All right, ma. Let me go for Tech Savvy Mama. It's been a while I heard her voice, so let me have my mama come online. Hi, Mama. Happy New
Hello.
Year. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you, sir. It's been very long. I'm good, sir. I'm great.
I was almost going to address you as a Cameroonian, but you're technically a Cameroonian. So I wanted to say sorry about yesterday. It's not our fault that we trash your country 2-0, but
No
yeah,
problem.
but it's
I'm
fine.
both. Both passports, they wait for me.
So
Which
it's
one
like
of
two of
them
your
is not
children are
mine?
competing. So
Yes.
anyone that win, you will say congratulations to one and say sorry to the other. All right, that's fine. So before I start to probe Mama, I want to make a comment on the two people that I probed earlier. You would notice that at some point when you keep asking yourself why, it's going to keep bringing you back to the same thing almost over and over. It's going to keep bringing you back to the same thing almost over and over. When you task your brain to really answer this question, it opens you up to what is really important. And there is really nothing more than the love of a mother for a child. That's in the case of Mama Comfort that spoke earlier. Because of her children, she's going to be willing to do all it takes to get what she needs to get done. All right. So let's keep that in mind. So let's dream, Mama. So, Mama, how much money would you like to make online? Let's say in the next 1 month.
Well, in the next 1 month, I would like to make, let me say I'm in Nigeria, let me just put it in Naira, 5 million Naira.
Okay. So the question is why?
Yes. Right now, I am at a point in my life where I want to make my mother fine. She, as long as, we've grown up especially me, I was an orphan, and my mother really suffered a lot trying to make things happen for me. And it didn't happen when she wanted. And I too, in a quest for just a solution for looking how to make a better life, I'm kind of forgotten her. So for some time, she has been on my mind. In short, she is my greatest why right now. I want her, even if she has 10 days, 10 years, 1 year, 2 years to live, I want her to live her best life. I want her to get a mate, like I want to take a mate. I want her to somebody that will care for her. I want her, in short, I want to give her this just boiling in me. I want her to be fine. Let her be
Okay.
fine. And I really want it.
Okay. So why do you want to take care of your mother this way?
I want to take her that way, take care of her that way because there is nothing else I could do. I could give. I just want to put a smile on her face. I want her to feel fulfilled. Though it is not the quantity of what I will do for her, but I want her to feel her. I didn't come to this life only to like ask question. What will I do for people? Let me sit and let me feel that my child is taking care of me. I want to see that smile on her face.
Why do you want to see the smile on her face?
Because seeing the smile on her face will make me feel I me I will feel I've achieved something, I've done something really important.
Okay. Thank you very much. Has this session helped you to be clearer at what is important? Mama, are you there?
Hello.
Can you hear me? As this short session we just had helped you to be clearer with what is really important?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So,
That is even what prompted me to put my hand because it's like, wow, you just touched that point you suppose that I needed to hear. I mean, that
so
thing I needed to hear to be boosted.
making Mama smile
Yes.
helps you feel fulfilled.
Yes.
That is something money cannot buy.
Yes.
Mama is not going to be here for life. So,
Yes.
every chance you get to make her smile, finding out exactly what it is that will make her smile, especially things that are the lowest hanging fruit, you have
Yes.
to do it. Now, the ones you propose in your heart to do, maybe you want to build her a house so that she will see the house before she passes and say, oh, I also own a house in this life. Or, oh, it's a car. Oh, the car. I also have a car. Whatever it is, it makes you to work harder to get the money required faster so you can get those things done faster. Do you
Yes, sir.
understand? So, what this session does for you is to help redesign the core of your motivation. So, when you feel tired and you want to sleep, you will remember Mama is not smiling yet. Then you will get up and say, let me do a little extra. Let me not give up on this. Let me attend that class. Let me do that research. Let me run more ads. Let me do a little more. All right. That becomes the core of your motivation that pushes you to do everything that you want to do. All right. Thank you so much, Mama, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let me take one more person. Stanislas. How do you call this name now? It's because your video is on, no, and you have big earpods, so that's why I want to call you. Normally, I would have gone for Casey, but Casey, you will forgive me in case I did not call you. All right, Stanislas. Yes. Okay. Your voice is sounding Bangolosius. I think it's because of the stuff you connected. It's not really. Okay. So, how much would you like to make? Let's say this year. What's your financial goal for the year? Have you written it? Do you have it already?
Well, I have a monthly goal.
Okay. So let's play with a month. Let's play with the amount you would like to make per month. Let's start with that.
Okay. I would like to make $10,000.
Okay, $10,000 a month. Fantastic. You know the question already. Why?
Yes, because I've understood that with $10,000, you can visit any country in the world and you'll be fine. Like, with $10,000, you can go to any country and you'll be fine. You'll be able to survive there for a month.
So why do you want to go to any country? Alima, hope all is well. Why are you holding your head? Go ahead. Why do you want to go to any country?
Because only in my country, anytime I visit a place, a beautiful place, a place I'm working, I really feel happy. It makes me happy.
Anytime you do what?
I visit a nice place, a new place,
Okay.
just in my country. Yeah, it makes me very happy. So, and I like to learn new things. I like to see, like, just see different cultures. I want people to see different places. But I don't think that's my greatest motivation. My greatest motivation is actually my mom.
So why is your mom your greatest motivation? And how does your $10,000 monthly income connect to this?
Okay, so first of all, I'll talk about why $10,000. With $10,000, if I'm able to get $10,000 each month, I'll be able to build my mom a house. I'll be able to build my mom a house. I mean, if I'm getting it each month, yeah, I'll be able to build my
So
mom a house.
why do you want to build your mom a house?
I'll be able to get her a car, and I'll be able to get her a real estate that can bring her and bring her every month. Why? Because my mom has done a lot for me. She's done a lot for me. Like, she's the only person, this kind of person that everyone can tell you that she is not okay. She will not. She's always like doing stuff like that. So, to me, and she's not the one who gave birth to me. She's not the one who gave birth to me. Like, she does so much for me. So, like, I would feel fulfilled if I better life. Like, I would really feel fulfilled. Like, if I don't do that, if I don't get to do that, I will not be happy. Like,
Okay.
I'll be sad the rest of my life.
Okay. I will stop my questioning at that point. And I want to make a comment because you are the second person that has now discovered that their mom, I don't know what dad has done to all of us, that nobody is thinking about their father. Now they think they fear me. So with all this work where they do now, and now have children in the future, somebody will asking them questions, they will not talk about their father. Like maybe I should even not be busy and be working again. So I'll just be a fine man, and it's only their mother they will. If any child in the future they ask them question and they say it's my mom over me. Thunder, where are you? Sorry, it's a joke. But then make una they remember na papa too. It's not only mother. Eh? But guys, this is a very critical lesson I want you all to learn. You will notice that two people already have been able to tie their why to their mother. And why I decided to stop at this point is because it resonates with me a lot a few years back, before I touched any significant money in my life, when I was still very, very, very broke. I mean, struggling to feed. All right. I've lived in a dispensation or period of time where I do not know where the next food will come from. I had to say it out because a lot of people listening to me have not experienced it. So you don't know what it feels like. It sounds like a movie. It sounds interesting in the ear, like a grass to grace story. But the experience was not sweet, guys. No. The experience was not sweet. If you want to test what I'm trying to say, try and fast. You know that time will slow down. How many of you have noticed? This is a fasting period for a lot of Christians. Time will slow down when you are fasting. The same way, time will slow down when you are fasting compulsorily. Not because you are doing anything religious, whatever. There is no food. All right? It will be so long. You will be bored. All right, you will lack motivation. You start to think about your life, especially when you have people owing you. Yes, when you have people owing you, it's a terrible place to be. You will now be angry unnecessarily. You get? So I've lived in that kind of scenario or situation where things were that bad. All right, but what motivated me to keep trying the little I did back in the days was because I wanted to do something for my mom. There was a day, one of the most interesting days of my life, that I went to see my mom. Then my younger sisters, two of them, came to give me gist. In the present, we were sitting in the sitting room. So they came to give gist. And they were talking about my childhood neighbor friends, the people who were living in the same house when we were growing up, that they came back to town to come and do something for their mom. And they talk about the first one that is now selling cars. He's importing cars from all over the world. He's now selling cars. He's built a house for the mom. He's given the mom cars. They said another one has done this, another one has done that. Then one of my sisters, the one that has mouth, will say, it's Yahoo that they are doing. The one that is older will say, hey, who told you? Say, don't you see? Everybody knows they are Yahoo boys. So now, the one that I say is Yahoo they are doing was sensitive to my emotion. And was like, I looked like I had better prospect than these kids when we were growing up because I was the most brilliant. School brilliant, yeah? So I was supposed to do well faster than them. Not be so. But unfortunately, these guys are taking care of their parents. They are, doing great stuff for their parents. But me, I'm still coming home to collect some food stuff to go back to go and hustle. So when they were now sharing the testimonies of my peers who are doing seemingly well for their parents, and one of my sisters noticed, this thing is breaking the heart of our brother. So you now kuku say, we know that you are doing legit things. These ones are doing Yahoo. So don't worry. It's going to... But I left that conversation wondering what I must have done wrong. And this point in my life, there were 3 guys that used to follow me, every time I go to do public speaking back in the days. One of them has so much blown. Oh my God. He has so much become significant in life that he sits with the president of Nigeria as at that time. Sometimes this guy comes to town and we're having conversation and he will receive an email and he will say, he has to catch the first flight out of town tomorrow. I said, what happened? He said he just got an invitation to be at the villa tomorrow. Vigini. I said, me, I didn't even know where villa is. But they are inviting you to come. So I have all of these things surrounding me who are telling me every time you're a failure, you can never make it, you are a failure. So all of these voices kept saying these things, and I kept wondering, I have dreams, I have ambition, I have things I want to do as well, but I'm not getting the kind of result that I wanted. So I noticed that doing something for my mother, which was a pledge I made as a little boy when I obviously didn't know much about life, but I saw how much this woman was suffering under the rain to try and sell akara so that she can pay her school fees, so she can put food on the table. I understood as a little boy. And I said to myself one day, we were walking around 1 a.m. It has finished raining, it's still drizzling. We had not sold half of the akara that we fried. We even have the beans, the uncooked beans, the one that has been blended, all right, that we have not fried yet. We had like half the container that we have not fried. And the ones we have fried that nobody has bought, we have them. So we had a lot of loads to take back home. And I know that the next day, because she usually collects the raw materials on credit, sell, and the next day the people will come and collect their money. I know those people are going to come the next day. All right. That was one time that I did not steal her money, because stealing her money was very, very regular something for me. I used to steal her money to go and buy toy to impress one girl in class, as little as I was. All right. But I saw for the first time, this woman is doing so much to put food on the table. She's doing so much to send us to school, because I know at that age that she was the one paying school fees. All right. My dad was a retired guy. He's always broke, always waiting for pension and pool. He's always playing betting. That's why when I see any young man that is playing football betting these days, I just remember my dad. And in my mind, are you sure you really have a life with this attitude or this character that you have picked up? So I made that pledge in my heart that one day I will be rich, I will have money, and I will take care of this woman. Maybe God heard me and said amen, or an angel passed when I said I did not know. But that became the number one motivation for everything that I do. So many times when others are succeeding and I do not have anything to show for it, and I did not stop driving or pushing, it's because I know that I've not done anything for this woman. And then, of course, at some point, she's developed different kinds of sickness. Tomorrow is her back. Another day is her leg. Hospital today, church tomorrow, spiritualists another day. They will say there's one Baba that has been healing everybody inside one mountain. All of them kept coming. It got to a point, some unscrupulous elements turned my mom to ATM card for their church. If they want to pay rent for their church, now my mama go pay rent. If they want to buy anything for their church, now my mama go do all of that. Now, how is Momsy doing it? They will make the woman to come and cry to me that she needs money. I will send the money. She will carry it to go and pay. The day I discovered, I said, I will not send her money again. So what do you need? You need rice to go and give you rice. I gave rice. She said, carry half bag of rice to go and give these people. So she became customer to these people regularly. All right, because we just wanted to take care of her and all of that. But that became the drive. That became what I wanted to achieve. And it pushed every step that I took till I began to see money come into the things that I'm doing. So the drive you need is at the other side of your ability to ask or answer the question, why? Did you get it? I'm not saying everybody's why has to be their parents. And that's why I try to ask different people. But I want all of you to do me a favor. So this is the template. You might need to answer yourself by recording it on a voice recorder. You might need to answer yourself by writing it down. But I want you to write, this is the assignment. The amount of money you would like to make this year, whatever amounts, I don't care. If you like, say $10 billion or countable million, that's your own cup of tea. Whatever it is you want to make, write that amount down. Then I want you to go 5 steps deep and ask yourself why 5 times. I want to make $1 million. Why? Now, your first why is going to help you write down the things you will do with the money. Do you get? Oh, I want to make $1 million so I can buy a car, buy a house, or build a house, or invest in business. And also, whatever you've written, it could be 10 things you have written that you want to do with the money. For each of them, now go the second layer. Why do I want to buy a car? In asking and answering this question, some of you will discover that the car you want to buy is useless. You don't need it. Some of you will discover that that clothes you want to buy, nobody cares when you wear it. Nobody cares. They don't give an F. Is it an F or a F or whatever? They don't give it. So when you ask yourself, why do I want this car? Whatever reason you are giving, so that I can be able to move easily between point A and point B. Then why do you want to move easily from point A and point B? Are there no other ways to move from point A and point B that you need to have a car? By the time you are done going 5 level, it's going to be very difficult for you to get to 5 level. Let me warn you, some of you will quench at 2nd level. The smartest ones here will probably quench at 3rd level. But by miraculous occurrence, some of you may get to 5th level. But if you get to 5th level, you will be clear about what is important in your life. You'll be very, very clear about why you're doing what you are doing. You will have motivations to get the things that you need to get done. And that is going to really, really help you to achieve results. Now, have you written the assignment down? How much you want to make? And ask yourself the why question to 5 levels. Just try it. Should I shock you? Please don't sleep until you do it. At least get to 2nd level before you sleep. Do you know why? Because if you dare sleep, I can guarantee you will not do it again. Whatever it is you're feeling right now, listening to me, all right, 75% of it would have disappeared by morning. If it's night where you are, those of you who it's day where you are, by the time it is night and it is morning tomorrow, 75% of it would have gone. And that's even for the best of us. And let me let you know, you might not have noticed, there's a difference between a live event and a replay. A lot of you can sit and watch me live, talk to you for 4 hours, 5 hours. But you can't watch a 1 hour recording easily. There's a lie that your brain tells itself that this one, I will not get access to it again. I got to pay attention. But there's a lie that your brain tells you, this is also a YouTube video. I can pause it and cook Indomie. I can pause it and do whatever it is I want. The moment your mind tells you can't pause this, you will become serious with it. And this is why it is critical that those who are watching this as a replay, please pause whatever you have to do and do this exercise. So write it down. How much you want to make, then your first why. Why do you want this money? Then the answer to your first why will be the things you want to do with the money. Simple. Now, for each of the things you are able to write, ask yourself, why do I want to do this thing? Why do I want to buy this thing? Why do I want to get this thing done? Why? And once you have answers for that, now ask why that answer. Then whatever answer you get again, ask another why that answer again. Ladies and gentlemen, 85% of what many of us spend our significant time doing are not important to our fulfillment in life. And some people are depressed over what is useless. In answering this question, some of you will discover that you have been living other people's dreams. You were in a gathering and people were talking about something, it became fanciful to you, and then it became your goal. Oh, I also want to do it. Why do you want to do it? I want to get married. Why do you want to get married? I want to have children. Why do you want to have children? Whatever answer you give, ask yourself the next layer why. You will be shocked. You'll be shocked. Why? Why do you want to do it? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to do this? All right. This is the first assignment I have to share with you tonight. And at this point, we can decide to go home, or you can allow me go into the teaching for tonight. So, vote. Should we go home or continue? All votes now. Should we go home now? Because I'm so fulfilled right now, because this is prophetic. This is going to create a lot of healings in the heart of everyone who dare to perform this experiment. Nana Lynn, I can see you. Sorry about Cameroon, oh. Chris Obama. Sorry about yesterday, oh. I watched the match live. I went to the salon, and then I saw yeah. And in my mind, I was like, this is the worst Cameroon team I've ever seen. Cameroon used to be very scary for Nigeria. Those days of Eto, Mboma, this guy with Dada, Song, Jemba. You know them? Oh, God. Those guys were terrible. Their appearance alone. It's when I saw the people that were paying for Cameroon yesterday, they all look like models. They were so fine. They're not fine in Cameroon now. Where did Cameroon get fine boys? All I know that Cameroon boys used to have is they are well built. You know, they are always very... They don't have another work other than gymming. But they used to look very, very fearful. But these ones are so fine. Oh, God. It's only a fine boy they know. So sorry, Cameroon. Now you know your boss. Next time, I'm not going to make mouth against Nigeria. All right, that's just to give us a bit of a break. I saw some of my Cameroon lovelies. I said, let me do shout out to you. It's not our fault that we always beat you if we play you. And let me not make mouth too much, because Anthony Joshua is about to fight one Cameroon guy. You see how that guy look like Goliath. I'm afraid for Anthony Joshua. He's a fine boy. That guy will finish him. He will beat Pansa for his body. You will see. So I know that guy will bring all the revenge of the indomitable lion that's now become indomitable cats. I mean, indomitable cats that the eagle squeeze their neck. Do you know that maybe there's a new rule in football that offside is when there is only one player of the opponent at the back, because there's a player that is inside the polo, and then we score goal. I do not know football anymore, but then I believe it was 3-0 that yesterday. Okay. All right, guys, welcome back to the family meeting. I'm happy to have you all here. And today, I actually have a very, very, very long thing to share. There are two things that I want to teach, and I don't know I'm going to be able to do it. The first thing is the most important aspect of our business lives that many people are not paying attention to. That's the first thing. The second thing is about making money. Now, let me say this very important statement. It is not there is no one person on this earth that has it all figured out. All right, there is no one person that has the ultimate formula for anything. Really, all of us are subjected to some set of rules that when we apply any life formula, we may get the result we intended, and we may get the result we deserve at that point, or we may get the result that is going to link us to the next big thing. All right? We may get the result we intended, we may get the result we deserve, and we may get the result that will lead us or link us to the next big thing. Do you get it? So, when you, for example, join an affiliate marketing business and you set a goal, I want to make $1,000 as an affiliate marketer, and you told yourself, I have 20 module courses to go through so that I can apply the things that I'm learning in those modules, and then I'm going to be able to make $1,000 every month from my affiliate business. And then you got in, and 10 months down the line, you have not even made $100 from your affiliate business. Some of you have made zero from the affiliate business. Some of you have made some money. All right. And some of you have even made what you wanted to make, and even more. It's possible. So the question, therefore, is that result that you got, it's either the result you were expecting or the result you deserve, or the result that will link you to the next big thing. Do you get it? It's either the result you were expecting, or the one you deserve, or the one that will lead you to the next big thing. Now, the result you are expecting is the simplest one. Everyone should be able to get that. I want $1,000 and I'm making $1,000. Glory to God. Everything is great. Or I'm even making more than $1,000. Great. The result you deserve is, I joined, they told me to go through 5 lessons and apply them. I went through one halfway. I watched the rest like a movie. I did not apply it. Then the time for the result came, and then I'm wondering why I did not make any money. So that's the result you deserve. Do you get it? Now, the third one is the one that you went through what is required, you applied everything, but you did not make what you wanted to make. It's not up to what you wanted to make, or you even made nothing. Then that is when you are being linked to something bigger. So the result of the effort is not the money. The result of the effort is the growth that has happened to you. Do you understand? So the lessons you went through, the skills you acquired were not there at the beginning. But right now, you have the skills, you have the lesson, you have the experience of trying out those things and finding a way it will not work. Was it Thomas Edison that did experiments on the light bulb for 10,000 times before he succeeded at the last time? Why would somebody continue an experiment for that long if the story is true? Why would he? The only reason he continued that experiment for that long is because he fell in love with failure. How? He saw failure as a step closer. He saw failure as a teacher. What does it mean? It meant that whatever result he got from experiment number 5 that did not work is a certain lesson. Now, if you probe very carefully, that guy did not repeat exact experiment 10,000 times. No. At every time he was trying again, he was changing something. And that was why it's famously said when they asked him, Why did you fail a 10,000 times or 9,999 times? He said, no, he did not fail 9,999 times. He only discovered. See the use of the vocabulary. I taught you vocabulary last week, yeah? I only discovered 9,999 ways that it cannot work. Did you get it? Is there anyone here? Is there anyone here who has done affiliate marketing for 1 year and you have not made $1,000 from it yet? And you have applied all the lessons you learned and you did application. All right. You know, I usually say there are people who buy courses, especially in Nigeria. They buy a course and they expect that when they log into that course, there's a little red button that each time they click it, they will have $1,000 alert in their account. Just click the button and money will land. Alert. Click, get alert. Click, get. That's. It sounds funny, but that's really what they were expecting. You know, someone will pay for a course and then they will open the course and see 40 videos and say, yeah, video, okay. Is it what I paid for? I cannot watch video. And immediately they will look for excuse. What's the excuse? I don't have data. What's the other excuse? There is no electricity. Excuse. I met a lady recently that is complaining about her job is bad. So why haven't you changed it? Why haven't you done something else? And she began excuse. And anytime somebody is giving you an excuse and they are not part of the excuse themselves, no, they are unserious people. Run from them. Why haven't you gotten this result? It's because, and they are very quick to point. It's because, and they didn't say it's because. I was talking to a friend yesterday and I said, see, I have goals that I set. In the last 2 years in my business hasn't done very well. As a matter of fact, in the last 24 months, we closed our major business at a major loss. And I'm not happy about it. But I told the person that I was talking to that, do you know the interesting thing is I know exactly what to do in order to change that scenario, to change that outcome. I know exactly what to do. But the sad reality is that what I know that I can do to change this, to change the story, I did not do it in the last 24 months. I didn't do it. Okay? So, to have the results you want, there are steps you need to take. If you take the steps and you did not have that result, you discovered. You did not fail. So, repeat the word failure in your vocabulary with the word discovery. Hello, guys? Can you hear me? Replace the word failure with the word discovery. So if you try something and it didn't work, if you did not try it, you deserve that result. But if you tried, like you really went to town, you did what you were supposed to do, but you didn't get a result, please. Maybe I need to do a class on business lesson from the late Prophet T.B. Joshua. How many of you know T.B. Joshua? You should know him because there is a BBC interview, what's it called? Documentary about him, about some not very nice things that allegedly he did. And he's not here to defend himself anyway. But did you notice that guy had video recordings as far back as 2 decades of some of the things that he's currently being accused of? And some people are now putting video evidence of several years. I'm not saying he did or didn't do what they accused him for. I'm only pulling a lesson that the guy documented his processes. Today is the 29th day of January, Dubai time right now. We have spent 29 days in January. How much do you have in your bank account? How much do you have in your crypto wallet? Whatever how much you have, is that the amount you want to have right now? Now give me an answer. Is that what you really want to have right now? Yes or no? Good. Now, if the answer is no, which it is no, a lot of you are giving me a no answer right now. How did you get here? What did you do? What did you not do in the last 29 days that brought you here where you are? If I ask you to give me an account of 1st of January, what you did towards making the amount you want. 2nd of January, what you did towards making the amount you want. 3rd till 28th of January. I bet you, even if I'm giving out $1 million profit giveaway or reward, not one person listening to me will be able to, most likely be able to win that amount. Because I can almost guarantee, I didn't say everybody, that's why I say almost. I can almost guarantee that no one here will be able to give a full account of all activities done throughout this month in the direction of making the kind of money you want to make. Why? We do not document. You have an Android phone or iPhone. I don't have iPhone right now, but I will have iPhone soon in Jesus' name. If your iPhone or Android phone, you can pay a little amount and have cloud access. For example, I don't know how much it is on Google to have maybe 1 gig, 10 gig, small amounts. All right. So which means you can do a lot of voice recording and save to cloud. If your phone doesn't have a lot of space, you can have your own personal journal, audio recording or video recording every day, recording the things that you are doing, the task for the day, the expected results, all right, and then documenting what you are able to do. I've showed you my notes before. This is just for this phone. All right, this is just for this phone. This year alone, I bought a brand new big notes, physical book. This is just for this phone. All right. And even with all of this thing that I'm doing, and I have for this other phone as well, with all of these things, even me, I'm not anywhere close to the result that I want. All right. So you need to document your processes. What are the things you are doing every day in the direction of what you're trying to get? So now let's get this in perspective. If you want a result, and that if you set a goal, there are 3 possible outcomes. Outcome number 1 is that you hit the goal or you surpass the goal and you are happy. All right, that's great. Glory to God. And you also learn in the process. Outcome number 2 is that you do not get anywhere near the goal, but it is your fault because that's the result you deserve. Why? Why do you deserve it? Because you did not do anything. When I was in school, I hardly go to class for lectures. I wait till when it is tests or exam time. Then I now try to, rush myself to try to get some things done. That's what I used to do. All right. And then when the result of the exam come, I will fail or barely pass. But I knew in my heart of heart that those are the results I deserve. Why? Because I did not do what is required of me as a student. So the same way as students of business, as online business people, there are requirements of you. Can I ask you a question? I want to see if I can attach a gift to this question. But let me ask the question. It's not about the gift. It's about you being sincere with me. With yourself, not me. Who am I in your life? I beg. Don't be sincere with me. Be sincere with yourself. All of you agree that you do not have the kind of money you need right now, that you need to have right now. You don't have it. How many of you have ads running right now? If you have ad that is running right now, either on Facebook, on YouTube, you have ads, active ads that is running right now. I want you to type 999. Okay. You have ads that is running, social media ads, search engine ads, YouTube ads, whatever ads that is currently running right now. Okay, 2 people have typed. Who's typing 10, 10, 10? Don't bother typing anything if you know you don't have ads running. Don't bother typing anything. Don't worry, you will type your own soon. Now, out of those of you who type 999 that you have ads running, how many ads do you have that is running right now? Give me your number. Give me the number of ads you have that is running right now. So I have Abigail. I have Coach Priceless. Abigail has 1. Priceless has 1. Okay, only 1 ads. One ads. Okay, good. At least out of all the people that are here, you even have 1 ad running, so you are better than the rest. You can see. Now, even you that is running ads, is only 1 that you have that is running. Well done, sir. Well done, ma. Is it fair to start to say that some of you deserve your account balance right now? Joseph said no. You are not running ads now. How do you want to make money if you don't sell something? How do you want to get clients if you're not running ads? Lead magnet ads, direct sales ads, different kinds of ads. How do you want to get money if you're not doing it? Or you think you make money by posting on status or story so that your friends and family, the people who don't even wish you well, will be the ones to come and buy what you are selling? Somebody say organic traffic. Can I bust your bubble? There is no business that thrives on organic traffic. Organic traffic is a consequence. It's a level 2 gold, not level 1 gold. You don't begin a business with organic traffic. You have organic traffic because you have run ads to build the organic community. Are you listening to me, guys? Organic community is what you have after you have run ad to build the community. So you are playing 10-10 with your bank balance or your income if you are waiting on organic. Oh, I'll do video. 1 million people will see it. 100,000 out of them will watch the video. And out of 100,000, 10,000 of them will buy my products. I will make $5 times 10,000. That will be $50,000. Congratulations. Well done, sir. Your eye was on clear. See all these internet marketers that are lying to you. So, let me challenge you all. There is no income without sales. All right? There is no income without sales. There is no sales without traffic generation. And there's no traffic generation without content or ads. So you create content, run ads, you have traffic, the traffic sees your offer, they buy, and then you're going to be able to make money. Can I share something personal? Anytime I need money for something and I don't have the money, I laugh. Do you know why I laugh? I laugh not because I am bigger than the lack, the brokenness that I have at that point. I laugh because I know what I should be doing in order to have the money, but I know that I'm not doing it. So I'm laughing at myself. Do you get it? So I know what I could be doing, but I'm not doing it. So I'm laughing at myself. So the only reason I don't have the money I'm supposed to have right now is because I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to do. Okay? So please keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever goal you have, there are three possible outcomes. Number one is the outcome you want. That's the outcome you desire. Number two is the outcome you deserve. And number three is discovery. 3D. Desire, deserve, discovery. Write it down. Harvard. There are only three outcomes in life. First outcome, desire. What you desire, you get it. Second outcome, you deserve. You get what you deserve. All right. And third outcome, you discover something new from the failure of not getting what you really desire. But you only discover when you explore, when you do things, when you act. If you don't act, you don't discover. All right. I dare all of you to post a story tomorrow. Now, some lady reached out to me and said, oh, the last time I taught you about YouTube, creating faceless YouTube and stuff, she went to practice it immediately, created the YouTube, created the video, created stuff and start posting. And she got maybe 150 subscribers within a day. 150 subscribers. And then she came to complain and say YouTube has blocked the account. So YouTube blocked her account. I said, yeah, you did not get what you desire. You didn't get what you deserve. What you got is a discovery. So go find out, why did they disable your account? I do not have an idea why they did that. I do not have an idea. So why did they do that? A lot of things could be. Could be the music she used. She imported it and wasn't done from inside YouTube. So there's copyright issue, strike over and over. It could be that. It could be anything. But that's a new discovery, something I don't even have an answer for. And that can become a point of income tomorrow. I got a lot from Google Storage. Maybe because I'm talking about storage extension yesterday. Google Storage, they debited me just now. $5. Do you understand now? So guys, you will either get your desire or get what you deserve or you discover. So three key things, and these are very important in your journey building either online business or offline business, whatever it is you're supposed to do. Please do not complain if you have not done what you are supposed to do. And this is why I want to dedicate 100 days to a few set of people this year to push you to learn discipline. All right? By getting encouraged every day to perform a task. Okay? So it's very important. So I'll probably talk about that later on for those who are interested in being part of it. We just want few people, and let's get into it for 100 days. Okay. So do you get it now? Everybody understood? The prompt stuff. I was doing some prompt exercise a few days ago. I was just talking to ChatGPT and it gave me a lot of beautiful stuff. I'll probably do a class on that so that you all can get to learn how to, do that generally. Now, there are two things I said I wanted to share tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, let me just talk about the first thing on it. And then the second thing, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to share it tonight, but let's see if I can do that. What's the time? Okay, let me do another 15 minutes or 30 minutes and then but I sent you guys the prompt now. I'll put it as description on the video. I've not even edited that video. I'll do it. Don't worry. Maybe immediately after this class, I'll put it up for you. Okay. So, I want to teach about. Okay, before I even talk about what I would love to teach tonight, let me try to bring all the things I've shared home. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you, by the way, have enjoyed tonight's class? Please wave at me or say something in the chat. Let me look at the people on YouTube. I've kind of neglected them for a while. Has somebody on YouTube said, but Ine Joseph used... You are not Ine Joseph now. You are not Ine Joseph. So that's what people do not realize. That thing you mentioned is very important. Let me quickly share this experience. When I was fully doing network marketing some years ago, I noticed there are people, especially a particular young man in Ibadan. There was this new MLM that came to Nigeria, then they call it Wenyard. I'm even trying to remember what Wenyard is about. I think it's about one NASDAQ stock trading thingy, something investing in the stocks, whatever. So very complicated stuff back then. Very interesting stuff. So there's a virtual NASDAQ that was trading, and then let me not go into the details of it, but there was a network marketing thing. And within 1 month of this program getting to Nigeria, this guy has cash out as at then over 50 million naira. 50 million naira then is most likely going to be 500 million or 700 million right now. That's what it's going to look like. So, because of his story of how much he has made within a month, me and all my people, I have 3 friends, we took our neck, we raise money. If I tell you I raise my own money, you will laugh me. There's one lady that loves me so much. She's a copper. Me, I'm a ex-copper. I just finished 7. So she was still 7. She used to give me food. So I told her, if you love me and care about my destiny, you will join me to raise this money so I can join this program. So the lady carried her Alawi and gave me. So I thank her very much. Went to Ibadan, went to go and put and start the business. And we start talking to people. So every time we want to do seminar, we'll talk about this guy's story that have made 50 million. So you people come and join our team so that we'll make money. I got a couple of people to join, but it was not a lot of people. And eventually the MLM did not work out. Another one came. All the people that made 50 million, they went into that one. Then I sat my friend, Yinka. I sat Yinka down one day and said, Yinka, started to probe. Then we discovered that these guys make a lot of money from network marketing because they are different from us. How are they different? These guys have a team of 300 leaders. Each leader has an average of 10 to 100 people that they have in their own team. So they have worked with these leaders from different network marketing companies. All right, this was during the height of network marketing, I guess, at that time. So anytime there's a new network marketing that is out, any of these top 3 guys becomes the number 1, the other 2 becomes number 2 and 3. Guess what they do? They put all their 300 leaders under them. Then each of the 300 leaders will now start to put their 10, their 20, their 30, their 100 under. So within 1 month of taking that formation, the number 1 guy would have crossed some very incredible level and made some millions. The next 2 guys would have made some millions too. They will now use that results to come to we, the general masses, and say, see me, I can't even speak good English. I started this business in 1 month. This is proof. They will show us 50 million, 30 million. Say, yeah. Guys, at that time, I have not touched 500,000 before. And I'm a motivational speaker. I used to wear suit, put tie. They called me to come and speak everywhere. I used to have videos of those my days. I wonder what I used to tell people. I didn't have money, but I would be motivating them around town. So they will show us proof. Say, please, who are you that you will not join? There was one that they told me. I went to meet my uncle that sponsored me through school. I said, Uncle, you have helped me. God have used you for my life and all of that. Please, this one thing is the last request I will ever ask from you. If you can do it for me, I will never disturb you again the rest of my life. This will change my life. He said, what? I said, there's a business I need to start. It's 250,000. That's a lot of money then. My uncle thought about it. This is big money. So the man hustled and gave me the 250. I carried it and gave to network marketing people. Bam! After I paid it, I said, yes. Now I'm ready to succeed. Let me come and succeed. Organo Go. Thank you, Abigail. You know it. That's it. Organo Go. The name of the guy is Rory Cox. And some of you will know Rory Cox. One Igbo guy like that. So I gave them bass. They gave me some coffee that I do not understand. They said I should go and bring 2 people. So I went to town to start looking for 2 people. Anyway, long story short, that's how that money entered bush. Coffee we did not see. Money we did not see. Ganodama Lucidum. That's it. I did Organo Go that year. Oh my God. I did. All right. So I pumped the money inside. Now, there is a friend of mine. Some of you have seen him before. He has come to talk to us on Lenoflix or LAP before. I know. Fantastic guy. Who was doing Organo Gold that time. And this guy was making 1.4 million naira every Thursday, averagely. Guess what? I have not touched 500K before. I've not even touched. Okay, the highest money I've touched at that time was 400K. And that was the loan that my mother-in-law gave me to start business. It wasn't loan, it was grant. But after her daughter broke my heart, the mother too say the money was not grant, that is loan. I had to pay it back. I say, wahala. They finished me that year. Anyway, this my guy was making millions weekly. And I'm like, if he can do it, why can't I? So me too. When I saw his testimonials, before I paid the money, I went for his seminar in Ibadan. When he was telling them how much he was making, with proofs, not mouths. He opened bank account. They were seeing alerts. So I said, take my money. So I gave that money. I want results. Me too. If he can't do it, I can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it got to my turn. Money did not come. I did not get anybody. Then I discovered that I am not them. They are not me. There are things they have that I do not have. Do you know how that my friend that was making 1.4 million every week was able to make that money? Should I tell you? He had access because he used to work in a bank, to some top marketing ladies, very fine girls. All right? So he mobilized like 10 of them. When I say fine girls, you know what I mean? Like the kind of girl that will enter office of any politician, the man will start to oscillate like a pendulum. Those kind of girls. He organized like 10. And then they enter politicians. They went after politicians. And then they tell the politician, there's this business. You put 2 million. We'll buy coffee, we'll sell coffee, we'll do this, we'll do this. The politician did not understand what they were saying. All the politician heard is 2 million. Then the lady will be happy. Whatever happened after, I do not know because I was not there. But all I know is that these girls were bringing 2 million, 20 million every week. And they were using it to buy coffee, do multiple accounts. So my friend that is at the top was just cashing out millions. Me, I did not know all of those. All I thought he was doing is he did PowerPoint presentation. He used sweet mouth to talk. I said, I have sweeter mouth. I can do PowerPoint. Is that all? And I thought that was all that was required. So that Ine Joseph claimed that he's doing organic traffic and he's making money does not mean you are Ine Joseph. That's where I'm going with all this story. Okay, you are not him. Oh. His organic is not your organic. Huh? Aha. Okay. Why did I go this direction tonight? I made a statement last week, I think, that 90% of people who join any affiliate marketing platform, especially in Nigeria or Africa, has not even made $1,000 from the affiliate marketing program, or a million naira, as you may call it. They have not made a million naira. All right, 90%. Excuse me. That maybe just 10% are those who have made a million and above. Some very tiny percentage have made hundreds of millions. Yeah, so the powerful guys, they are very few. They are not up to 20. All right. Maybe some 100 people have made some few millions. You know, maybe some 300 or 400 people, all right, have made some, you know, maybe up to 1 million. And I challenge anybody to bring proof that there is up to 1,000 people in any affiliate marketing in Africa or Nigeria that has made 1 million and above. 1,000 people. Then check the total number of people in every affiliate platform and come and tell me how many of them has made even $1,000. So, because of this lack of massive results, guys, the problem is not affiliate marketing. The problem is not the platform, because the same affiliate marketing is what rewarded those few that made money. The same platform is what rewarded those few that made money. So it's not about the platform. Somebody was saying humorously, I've read that thing before over and over, but someone was mentioning earlier that a lizard in Nigeria will not turn to an alligator or a crocodile in Canada. So changing platform, if you don't do what is required, you're still going to have similar results. Those who ran out of LAP yesterday to go and face one other platform, where are they today? How many percentage of them really made any increase in income? Very, very few, if at all. So it's not the platform, it's about what you do. And what you do is about where you are. There's a generic rule that everyone can follow and make money. It's called ads, running ads. You can't go wrong with running ads. Now, can you run ads and not make any money? Yes. But what did you do when you don't get the results that you're supposed to get? Discovery. So if you run ads and you didn't make money, you should learn something from that experiment and change it the next ad you run. So those who succeed are those who didn't say, all I have is 500,000. Bam! In 1 week, run it on ad and the ad did not convert. And then you say, Ebenezer, I don't leave this online for una. All my savings is gone. All right, that's what a lot of people do. Nobody that succeeds gave up at first attempt. There is always something to learn. So until we deal with this psychology, a coach, Coach Kenny, thought that do it like this, I get results. So I did it like this, I didn't get results. There is something to learn in that process. All right, especially if you are documenting it, there is something to learn. So when you try it again, adjust that thing you learn. It's not a guarantee you still succeed again. You may need to do it 100 times before you now find. Eventually, when you succeed, you're going to be better than those who started succeeding from day one, because the things you have discovered that you know, they don't know. Now, there is a shortcut to that. And that shortcut often does not guarantee immediate results. I know I've taught it that, see, the fastest way to get results is to pay for mentorship to somebody who's already having that result. Let them just show you their behind the scene. Guys, that is very true. But here's the reality. When they show you their behind the scene, do you have capacity for their behind the scene? Do you have capacity for their behind the scene? In 2019, I met a lady that was running online ads to sell her courses. And she told me the kind of amount she was making from selling online courses. I was just trying to look into online courses. I was shocked. So I was like, how do you do it? Show me. Me, I was trying to sell some useless course. Should I shock you? How many of you can guess how much I used to spend per month on ads? That year, Who can guess how much I spent in a whole month, 30 days on ads to make money online selling courses? Give me a guess. You are not putting currency now. $500, okay. 200,000. Wow, in an entire month. Guys, $10 a month. $10. I started with $10. Then after they motivated me, I increased it massively. I increased it. I started running ads for $30 a month. $30 a month. Toluwani, yeah, it was Temi Ajibewa. It was Temi. 30. Then I said, Temi, this is your result. How you did do? I'm saying, hey, let me look at your ad. It's all $30, $25, $10. I was like, what are you doing here? I said, it's the ad. I'm putting money there. I should be making money. He said, see, she is spending minimum $1,000. So I said, anyway, guys, not that I can't spend $1,000, but please understand me. What if nobody buy? Please, if you are like that, wave hand at me. It's not that you can't spend money on ads, but if they not buy, so, oh man. So guys, I was like, what if nobody buys? So I said, you just have to do it again. I said, I know I'm going to have money again, no. Because, see, this money I'm putting on Facebook are like this. For me to have another, the ad must convert. Then it's from the profits that I will now have more money to put. So she changed my perspective. And then I was listening to, there's this young-looking guy that used to wear white T-shirt a lot from Malaysia. Penguin. You know that guy. Penguin. When this guy said he spends $1 million a month to run ads, my mind changed too. It changed. So, the growth for me is that I've gotten to a level, as at the last time I ran ads was like 2021, that I can put let's say $1,000 into an ad, and I don't care if I don't make one sale. But all I want to know is the ads working? Is the ad copy good? Is the video good? Is my targeting correct? Are people dropping off on my landing page? Is my landing page going well? I want to see all the processes. All right? So I grew into that, but I need to have that psychological shift. And that's what I'm trying to give to everybody here. So this is the rule. You have no right to complain about your current financial level or bank balance if you do not have active ads running. It could be my product, it could be your product, could be anybody's product. For God's sake, be selling something. For crying out loud, please be running ads to sell a product. Okay? It's very important. So we have ad training that some of our amazing guys have taught some of you and all of that. We're going to try and put some of them on 1K Club, by the way, and then probably give you access to some of them. And if you don't even have access to these things, very simple. Please go to YouTube. You are on YouTube, some of you. Just type ad tutorial, watch, and be practicing it small. Start putting $2, $1, little by little. And start learning. All right. So you must be running ads selling something. If you are not selling something, someone must be selling something on your behalf. Okay? Someone must be selling something on your behalf. It's very important. So the fix for your lack of consistent flow is because you have not gone out to sell stuff. There are many things that people are looking for. There are questions people are looking for answers for. There are skills that people are trying to learn. There are a lot of people with serious pain points. And I actually wanted to mention something about the question why that I started with. The goal of asking that question is for you to be able to eat your real pain points. People will do anything to get rid of a valid pain. True of us. Every lady here who have experienced menstrual pain, you would give anything to get that pain off when you are going through it, yeah? But you are not fast to act on a pain you are not currently feeling. So a lady does not do anything, or she has every reason to postpone a fix to menstrual pain when she's not on her period. But when she's on her period and the pain is happening at that time, she will do anything to get rid of it. So the same thing, when you have not really discovered your true pain points, the motivation to act will be lacking. Do you get it? So when you have the right motivation to act and you found your pain point, your real pain point, you will be able to act. You'll be able to do the things that are required of you. So that's very important. We'll pay attention to. I just wanted to bring that to your notice. All right. Now, there are two things I'm supposed to teach tonight, which obviously I'm not going to teach it again, but I might touch the first part of it. I want to teach you about personal branding. All right, so there's a course I'm preparing. This is my module notes. I have my module notes here. I want to put this course inside 1K Club, by the way. But every time I look at it, I have new things that I want to add to it, new things that I want to put to it so that a lot of people can be able to get these things done. So I'm going to be giving you maybe next week on family meeting. I'll probably touch part of it. And the second thing that I want to touch, let me even ask you the question. Have I asked? I'm feeling like I've taught this thing already. I want you to write these things down. Write the following down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Don't sleep. Halima, Bele. Number 1, income. If you don't have where to write, be typing it so you can screenshot it. Number 2, expenses. Number 3, debts. Debts. Number 4, assets. Number 5, liabilities. Number 6, cash flow. Number 7, compound interest. Income, expenses, debts, assets, liabilities, cash flow, compound interest. So here is the thing. What is the definition of all 7? So here's the thing. Whatever definition you think you know, you are most likely wrong. Whatever definition you think you know about all these 7, you are most likely wrong. So I'm going to be teaching anytime soon, might not be today, each of these things and what I am discovering afresh. What I'm going to be teaching you are my fresh discovery. I've been teaching these things, I've been learning these things from my teenage years when I started, trying to learn how to make money, my early days in network marketing, and we know all of these things and all that. But I realized recently that I have been wrong all my life. I have been wrong. The definitions that I know. So what is the real definition of these things in real sense? We are going to be dealing with it someday. Definitely not tonight. A lot of people yawning at me. I need to release you guys to go and rest. All right. So let me give you a foundation for the second thing. No, this is the first thing. These 7 core stuff that I just shared with you is the first one. The second one is the personal branding. Now, personal branding is very important because without it, there is little or no hope for us in the business world, especially in this age and time. So it is very important that we understand what personal branding is and be able to build a strong personal brand. All right? It's very important. Personal branding is supposed to be built deliberately. You are not supposed to let it just happen, because people will brand you. They will brand you. All right, so you have to be able to deliberately and intentionally build it. But the summary I just want you all to know is that there is no succeeding greatly without a strong personal brand. All right. Every big business that you know, the owner or the front runner avatar of those businesses have a very strong personal brand. They have a very strong personal brand. So it's important that you build your personal brand and you start building it. And I'm saying this for both the younger ones amongst us, those who are in their teenage years, and those who are in their 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. It's time. It's long overdue. So I'll give you this course for free, and then I think I'm going to teach it first during family meeting. I'll just do overview during, but the course is going to be a lot details with a lot of things that I want you to be able to do. There are a lot of things that I wrote down here. Let me just run you through my module a little bit. The first thing here, I said the benefit of personal brand and examples of personal branding. Number 2, understanding the core of your missions, very important. The number 3 is called the question model. This is where there are 9 or so questions that you need to ask yourself. For example, the power of question is what we started with today, asking the question why. All right, so question model is very critical. And under this class, some of you will cry when I teach it. I want to promise you that some of you will cry because the kind of things that it will bring out of you, emotionally, you are going to cry. All right, understanding branding components. Number 4, the perception game. Number 5, writing your mission statement. Number 6, practices for brand positioning. All right, designing your personal website, and then the social media game. And that's going to lead us to content Bible. There are a lot of things I'm learning about content creation right now that I cannot wait to teach you. And I want to teach you for free because I want you to get results. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my proposal. Look at me. Please wake up. I'm about to round up. This year is critical year, and I want to help and dedicate my time sincerely to 100 people this year. And this is what I want to do for these 100 people. I want to assist them to achieve a financial threshold that they do not or they've not achieved before now. So let me ask this question. Is there any Nigerian here that has not made ₦1 million yet? Anyone? Okay, fantastic. Okay. There are some who have not made ₦1 million yet. Okay. Is there anyone who have made $1 million but have not made 10 million yet? You have made $1 million, but you have not made 10 million yet. Okay. Is there anyone who have made 10 million but have not made 100 million yet? Okay. So let's go to other countries. Please permit me other countries. I'm going to use dollars for you. Is there anyone here that has not made $1,000 online yet? Please type 222 from any other country. Okay, if you have made 1,000, 2,000, but you have not made $10,000 online yet, type 333. You've made 1,000, but you have not made up to 10,000 before online, type 333. If you have not made 1,000 before, put 222 there. Don't worry. Now, if you have made 10,000, but you have not made 100,000, type 444. You've made 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, all of that. Let's see. Okay. So, this is what I want to do. I want to see how I can help contribute both knowledge, accountability, and everything to help 100 people. I'm trying to work with 100 people. There are about 3 different ways I'm going to do this. You can participate in any of them. All right. One of them is by attending family meetings every Sunday. Okay. Just attend family meetings every Sunday. The things I will be teaching will be worth paying for. Let me ask you this question. Do you think tonight's class is worth paying for? If you had paid for tonight's class, would you be satisfied with the class? I want you to give me 888. If you had paid for tonight's class, be like, thank you. I got value. 888. Okay, fantastic. So all I can say is that it's going to get better and better every Sunday. Okay? It's going to get better and better every Sunday. There are many things to teach. All right? And what I will try to do is to probably, after we are done live, I'll take it off. It's maybe after a day, I'll take it off so that it will not be there wasting and can compile it and turn it to course and sell it later on to people. But I want to assure you that every Sunday at the family meeting, I'm going to take you guys on a journey on different things that you can actually apply and be able to meet a new financial threshold, all right, in your online business. So I just want people to have results this year. There are too many uncertainties in 2024, guys. I do not want anyone to have problems. All right, things are not smiling. Naira is terrible right now. It's going to 1,500. It is mad. We used to say 1 million naira is 1,000, and we're sounding like it's a bad thing. Right now, it's 1.5 million. $5,000. People were boasting a few days ago that that's just 5 million. $5,000 is not 5 million anymore. It's now 7.5 million. There is a 2.5 million extra, a whole 2.5 million that was not there 2 weeks ago. That is now there. It is that terrible. It is that terrible. So things need to happen, and it needs to happen fast. All right. So for those of you who are interested in growing your income this year, don't miss family meeting any Sunday. All right. That is free enough. All it will cost you is your notes book, your pen, and of course your attention. So once you can pay that, you'll be good. All right. The second way I'm going to do this is the 100 days challenge. Now, what the people who are part of the 100 days challenge are going to be getting differently, that is not part of what the general family meeting are going to be getting, are more personalized solution. There are tasks that I'm going to be giving to you every day for 100 days that you must perform. They are going to be simple tasks anyway. Sometimes in 1 hour, some of you will be done with it. Sometimes it will take some of you 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on who you are, where you are, and resources and tools that you have access for. All right. And then you'll be able to get results for those things. Now, the goal for the 100 days challenge is I want everyone who is doing the 100 days challenge to make at least $1,000 in 100 days. Now, because I said we are different, some of you will make way more than that. Some of you will make just that. Some of you will make less than that. But you will know that 3 Ds. Either your desire comes, or you get what you deserve because you did not do what we ask you to do, or you discover. All right? Either of those things. All right? So that's what's going to happen. And this is what I'm doing. If in the 100 days you do not make double of what you are paying back, I will double it for you. So there's nobody that's going to be part of the 100 days challenge that will not make money at the end of the day. Is it that you are getting double of what you paid? Or you're getting results in cash and income? Aha. Except you did not do the things we give you to do. Then you will not get double your money and you will not have made money. You would have wasted your time. So, but those who are serious-minded for that, please make sure you are part of it. That is number 2 thing that I will be doing for the family, all over the world this year. The third thing that I'm going to be doing this year is we're going to be introducing a certification program. I talked about this already. If you are a member of the Ziba Affiliate Network VIP package, this certification program is free for you. All right, you don't have to pay anything. But if you are not, it's $1,000. There is no negotiation. All right, so that is going to last for 3 to 6 months, 3 months of learning and exams and everything and all of that. And then you have extra 3 months to do some other beautiful things and all of that. There are about 5 core businesses that we're going to be doing. This is purely affiliate marketing. All right. But not affiliate marketing the way they do it in Nigeria and not get results. It's affiliate marketing as a professional or as an influencer. This one, you will have results, even if village people are after you, because the things you will be doing, you're a full-blown business. All right? So, all of you that are on Ziba VIP is free for you. If you're not on Ziba VIP, you have to pay $1,000 to be part of it, or you join Ziba VIP before end of February. It's just $200 to join. All right. And the good thing is right now, the exchange rate is at 750. So it's only 150,000. If you're in Nigeria and that you got to pay, you are not paying about 260K or stuff. All right. You just pay that and you have access to it. But if you're on Ziba VIP, you have free access to the entire certification program. So what are you learning in certification program? Affiliate marketing. How to become a professional affiliate marketer. A professional affiliate marketer makes $10,000 monthly. Average. All right, because of the kind of things you're going to be able to do. All of you will learn how to sell real estate, because if you are not dealing in real estate, you don't exist yet. Remember, I said this at the beginning of the year. If you don't have a land, you do not exist yet. Nene, you don't exist if you don't have a land. Nene, you get land. You get papa land for village. That is part of it. It's part of it, yes. Provided it's in your name and not your papa name. If you're a wife here, you can do family land. Your husband can get land, but your husband is not you. You need to work on getting one that you just put in your name. And please, in your lifetime, it must be minimum 6 plots, 1 acre, minimum. I'm going to do a teaching very soon about why that is important, but that's not really where we're going. But the idea is that inside this certification program we're going to be doing, everyone will learn real estate. And this is one of the things I've planned. I'm not supposed to share this yet, but don't let me share it. Let me not talk about what I've planned. But just wait. All right, we're going to be kicking off that very soon. The planning is ongoing. I was up for several hours yesterday on the planning for the certification program. And it's part of the things that's been eating my time and my head and everything. So we're going to be kicking off that very soon. So it's either you come to family meeting every Sunday, consume the premium content you're going to be getting, and go and implement them, you'll be fine. Or if God bless you to be able to afford $1 per day for 100 days, but you have to pay it first to $100 only, then you are part of the 100 people I'm taking on the 100 days challenge. Or God has blessed you to be in Ziba VIP and you have access to the, what's it called? Or you combine all three. Aha! That's where I'm going. That's what I would do. Because this year alone, I have bought, between last week and now, I have bought more programs. So I've paid for more things. I don't know who jazzed me this year. I'm just paying for training. And I'm not just paying and leaving it. I'm training it. I'm watching the... Okay, I can't overemphasize this. I am equally learning. I'm equally growing. All right? So this is what I'm going to do. The 100 days challenge is costing $100. I gave you guys access to join a group last week. Those of you wanted to be part of it. And then I gave an offer 2 days ago that you pay 50% if you are part of the fastest fingers first. And some of you took the offer, some of you did not take it. Congratulations to those who take it. The good thing is, I'm going to do the same thing tonight. Between tonight and tomorrow night, that's between Sunday and Monday nights, by 12 a.m. on Tuesday, that's 12 midnight on Monday, this offer is going to go off. You can still pay 50% for everything, all right? Not when I mean everything, I mean for the whole 100 days. So you can pay 50% for it. So please get into the group. The whatever is there, you take the offer. Casey, you can bring the, what do you call it, the link to the group so that they can join. Those who did not join last week, join, take advantage of it. After tomorrow, please, you have to pay $100 if you want it. If you don't want it, no problem. Just attend family meeting every Sunday for free. You will be fine. But those of you who really want to follow the tasks and go through because the challenge, I'm challenging myself that if what I teach and assignment I gave you did not produce you results, I will double whatever you're paying. But please, if you're paying 50%, it means you're helping me. So if you didn't get results, I will only be giving you $100. But if you paid $100, it's $200. A smart person will ask me, say, sir, can we pay $1,000 for this? And the person will not do anything. So I will not get result. I will come and collect $2,000 after 100 days. But of course, the money is small. That's why it's easy for me to double. But I know I will not double for anybody because all of you will get results. It's impossible, practically impossible. That's how sure I am. All right, that if you can follow the can be 5,000 so that you will get double. Well done, sir. All right, guys. So please join the group. They will post for you how you can pay just $50 for the next 24 hours, and then you get access to the entire thing. After this, it's going to go to $100, and that's where it's going to stay. So in February, we're going to be having the Make It Work Challenge. It's a 3-day event. It's going to be very, very critical. I want you to try and attend. We're going to be going into a lot of deep things. It's going to be very practical. I'm not the only speaker. I'm going to be bringing a lot of speakers who are going to be teaching practical things that are working for them. And you want to just come and learn it and be able to apply it. So the branding material is going to come out on the... it's going to come out when... from the first week in February. Yeah, the branding material is going to come out, so we'll be able to, excuse me, so everyone can get it and then be able to invite people. It is free to attend, although we will have a VIP class for those who would like to pay for the VIP. Just a small amount that you'll be required to pay if you want to do the VIP. But of course, everybody is able to attend for free for the 3 days. It's going to be live on YouTube, by the way. So just try your best to be able to attend. All right. Okay, I think that's as per all that I want to share on that. I hope you've learned something tonight. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you, Bisoye, too. Thank you, everyone. So let me release the people on YouTube who come and do our this thing, our family meeting parts that the public are not expected to hear. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next Sunday for the family meeting. All right.